All right, welcome to our first post-game Swampcast of the year. Florida getting by Bowling Green. It was to say that people were a little restless there in the end of the third quarter. You know, it was unbelievable. 17-14. They're going in to take the lead.
You sure this isn't last year still, Pat? I mean, really, is it?
It seems like it. There's certainly, I think the two things that are overwhelming, like last year, the penalties. 10 in the first half.
13 total.
And then obviously when they needed to block somebody on third and 2 or less, they were 1 of 8 on third down conversion.
Yeah, that's my whole point. They want a better running game. When they didn't have to run, they were fine. Yeah. But when they needed to run, they couldn't do it. And this is Bowling Green. This isn't LSU.
This is
so
Sam Montgomery.
How are you going to get 3rd and 1 against LSU and Georgia and the rest of the league? I don't know.
And again, I know that you're not supposed to take too much from opening games because it's just the way it is, but certainly when you watch this game, you have the sense of it's the same thing as last year.
Yeah, no different than a year ago. And the thing to me, Pat, I thought after talking to the coaches and players, they wanted to make sure they had a really good game to wipe out last year. And all they've done is bring it back. We're right back to last year where everybody's questioning everything.
And the thing is, as I was walking out, a fan stopped me. I may use this in my column. He goes, you know, when they said all summer those two quarterbacks were neck and neck, I thought it was a good thing.
No, they're average.
But it turns out it's not so great. So, yeah, I don't think anything that I think the highlight was that they got out of the huddle every time.
Yeah.
You know?
And the thing is, we still don't know who the quarterback is. Will just said, we'll talk on Sunday.
But it's Driscoll.
You don't play the whole second half if you're not the quarterback.
Yeah, you're not going to throw Brissett into there, Kyle. I don't think there's any doubt that it's going to be Driscoll, but that they're going to have Brissett ready to play as well. And again, I mean, I don't know that Driscoll gives him a better chance than Brissett does of winning.
He can move. That's the difference.
Yeah,
he can move and create something. But
that's about it. But we'll see. I mean, look. Will said he was very stubborn on those 3rd and shorts of running the ball rather than try. But you know the funny thing is they had two times on 2nd and 1, Robbie, where they called a pass, which I'm all in favor of.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a great passing down. The first time, false start, 5-yard penalty. The next time they're going a crossing route, guys are wide open.
Yeah,
Driscoll doesn't see him, and he ends up getting sacked for a loss. So they really, I like that call, the 2nd and 1. In fact, I will be honest with you, I thought Brent Pease, other than when he was forced to run, I thought he called a pretty good game.
Yeah, but his hands were tied. Even Muschamp admitted that. I tied his hands. They know they have to be more open on offense. And, you know, Pease had to be thinking there in the middle of the second quarter or the third quarter, what have I come to?
Yeah,
I can't throw the ball. I can't run my offense. But Muschamp said they're going to have to open things up, and he'll do that starting next week. You've got to.
Again, the next 2 weeks are going to tell you a whole lot more about than this season. We're not going to rush to judgment and say, oh, this season's doomed. But I think that certainly the 84,000 that were here, for the most part, probably feel that way, just because it looked, again, all like last year. But we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, they may come out with a great game plan and blow Texas A&M off the field.
But disappointing to me, Pat, was the overall play of the defense. They gave up way too many plays, too many drives.
They were good in spots.
Yeah.
They had that 3 in a row, 3 outs, 3 and out, and only 6 yards that Boise State got. They started playing the short passes, and then that fake punt was just ridiculous. You can't let that happen.
No, you got to be in punt safe. They had one guy rushing.
One guy rushing. He wasn't going to block it, and then secondly, you can't have Andre DeVos going knocking a guy out of bounds.
So they didn't learn from the LSU game last year where the guy ran for a touchdown and said, "Why weren't we in punt safe? Why weren't you in punt safe again?" I don't get it.
There are a lot of things to work on, and I remember Spurrier used to say that you didn't want to play too good in your first game because you want to be able to show them tape. Well,
they're okay then.
They have succeeded in that, but we'll see what happens next week. We'll be back next time to preview the Florida-Texas A&M game, our first road trip of the year. Until then, Robbie Andrew, Pat Dooley of the Gainesville Sun saying so long from the Sunshine State.